everybody. Thank you for tuning in and joining our live show this week. Super excited to have you all here. And we're going to go over our top 10 live streaming predictions for the market. Got some really interesting things I wanted to go over really quickly before we get started. And this is going to be a fun live show. We was kind of impromptu. We weren't planning this live show, but we said, heck, it's the last Friday of the year. Let's do one final show. So that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be fun. I'm really excited about this live show. And we have some really great predictions for the live streaming market. But before we get started, just so everyone knows, we've been donating to charity all year long. And it's been a really rewarding process. All you got to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then we give an additional $1 for the max viewers that we hit, up to $250. And this year, we have donated $23,392 to the Susquehanna Valley Casa, helping children get adopted, people who are stuck in the court system. Maybe their families can't support them. They're kind of lost in this world. We can help them. All you got to do is hit that like button. So go ahead and do that if you haven't already. Let's take a look at our January layout. We're going to do the Humane Society. The first Friday of January, the Humane Society is going to come on our show. They do live video rescues. So they go to other countries. They were in Korea or North Korea, and they were saving dogs that were being made for dog meat. And literally streaming it live for the world. Huge potential for stuff like this in the live streaming market. We're going to talk to Marty McPadden from PodJam TV, the next live show. He did a remote video production. And that's one of the trends I want to talk about today. Big opportunity for anyone out there who wants to start their own business in the streaming market. It's time to do something like that. Cerevo, I don't know if anyone's heard of Cerevo Live. They've got like $200 encoder boxes. Another big trend we're going to talk about today in the live streaming market is just things getting more affordable. We're going to talk to X-Keys. X-Keys makes a really awesome USB MIDI device controller where you can just hit buttons and control. I use it for this show. And then the first Friday in February, January, Osprey Video. They've been making capture cards forever. We're going to have them on the live show. So the big question is, where are we in this live streaming market? Are we still going up? Are we in the early adopter stage, or are people literally finally getting to the point where we're hitting that early adoption or mass adoption? And I think we're getting close. We're gonna try to suss this out, and we'll start the predictions in a moment here. Let me just let everyone know we're starting a new giveaway of the month in January. So every single month, the last Friday of the month, we're gonna do a giveaway live on this show. So you have to sign up at PTZOptics.com/giveaway, and there's a link below in the description. Then you have to be on the live show the last Friday of the month. We're going to give it away to one winner. If you're not there on the live show, we just keep resetting, looking for a new winner randomly, and then we're going to give away next. In February, we're going to give away a Wirecast gear. This is a 4-port HDMI live streaming machine from Wirecast. Super cool. We'll talk about this in other shows. We just did a video on it. So take a look. So what is our first prediction of the year? And by the way, guys, you can join this live show by the link below in the description and let us know and join in on the conversation live with video and audio. Video conferencing software integrating with live streaming. Why has this not happened? We thought it was going to happen in 2016. So we do this every year. 2015, last year, we said, hey, Skype, GoToMeeting, WebEx, Zoom, why aren't these applications integrating with YouTube Live? Now Facebook Live. The demand for this is getting to be so large that we think that it's going to have to be, it's going to have to happen. I've seen one company do it, and they're called PTZOptics. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a slide on this really quickly. Where are we? Here's PTZOptics, and let's take you to this slide. I think this is an important slide here. So PTZOptics is a video conferencing platform that integrates Skype, GoToMeeting, WebEx, Skype, Link, WebRTC, SIP, H.323, and now allows you to take those video conferencing systems and stream them to YouTube Live. So this is the ultimate goal for live streaming um, a talk show, right? Now you can live stream the whole video conference, have people from all around the world directly to YouTube. That's the easiest possible way. We have courses online on how to live stream a, video conference, but it's tricky. You got to have Skype, you got to have vMix or Wirecast or a TriCaster, and you got to blend it all together. It's not easy. If it's built into the video conferencing software, that's going to be a huge trend. I can't believe more players in the market haven't already adopted this, but I guess they will soon enough. The next big trend that we're expecting in 2017 is cloud-based video production. This is huge, and it hasn't really hit the market very much. I don't even consider Switchboard Live really cloud-based video production. Switchboard Live is a cloud-based redistribution system, okay? But Easy Live, which is, I don't know if you guys saw that we had Philip Laurent, the CEO, on our live show 3 or 4 shows ago, and we're going to be talking more and more about them. They take an RTSP stream from XSplit, from OBS, vMix, Wirecast, or TriCaster, and then they control it in the cloud, allowing you to do what Switchboard Live and Restream do, so you can stream to YouTube and Twitter and Ustream and Twitch and do all the redistribution, which is a big plus and value add in itself, but they also allow you to do video production, change layers, do overlays, integration with Twitter, integration with Facebook Live and Facebook Reactions. So they're doing true video production in the cloud, and once you start doing that, what you've basically done, and I'm going to remove myself from this slide so you guys can really see what I'm talking about here, is you've basically created the traditional television studio in the cloud. So you can have one team managing the cameras, and they could be anywhere in the world because this is in the cloud. One team managing social media integration, one team doing the overlays, and they could be anywhere dispersed through the world. Plus, one thing that live streamers need so desperately, anyone who's doing a high profile live stream, is redundancy. If your stream is cut for whatever reason, bandwidth, power goes out, something along those lines, Easy Live can, because it's in the cloud, can replace it with something else so that your live stream doesn't go down during your system. So imagine what that could do. So let's say you have a really high-end live stream and you've got 60,000 viewers, and basically your live stream dies. Well, everybody stops watching. It says on YouTube the live stream's gone down. Twitter, Facebook, whatever you're using, everybody stops watching. Now, maybe if you're lucky, within 10 minutes, you're able to get it back up, but you've already lost all of your audience, or maybe most of your audience. With Easy Live, they can have a backup stream ready for you, whether it's a pre-recorded video, whether it's, whatever it is, the live stream never dies because it's in the cloud. It can't die. It's hosted by, Amazon Web Services, and your audience never dies, and you have all these thousands and thousands of people who are going to be inside of this stream. So that's a big plus. Now, Easy Live's not going to be exactly cheap. We did the numbers, and basically Easy Live's going to be less expensive than the upfront cost of a TriCaster or like maybe Wirecast on 100 hours of streaming. But if you start doing a ton of streaming, like 250 hours of streaming, you have to pay by the minute. So it does get expensive. But here is something that I wanted to go over really quickly, and this is basically the software industry in general, okay? No matter what happens, there's always a trade-off on feature richness and ease of use, okay? So the new tech TriCasters undoubtedly have some of the most advanced feature-rich products on the market, but with that being said, there's a huge learning curve to get to use them. vMix and Wirecast, easier to use, right on a standard computer. You can get started with a free trial right away, and feature rich. So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is that the trend that I'm seeing here are easier and easier to use platforms is what we need in this market, okay? Easy Live is going to make it so easy to live stream. XSplit and OBS, while they're not extremely feature rich. They're very easy to use. And we'll look at, in a moment here, some trends with super easy to use live streaming platforms. They might not be the most feature rich in the world, but they're going to make it easy for these people trying to get into live streaming without having a huge learning curve, which is something we'll talk about in a little bit here. So the next big opportunity, and I guess I want to show this one last slide before we go to remote video production, which is going to be a huge market for everybody, is, let me just show this really quickly. This is a learning curve. So everyone knows this. When you start learning something new, it can be very hard to master it. It takes a long time. There's a slow beginning, and then throughout that slow beginning, you start to get faster and faster. You learn where the shortcuts are, and you get better and better at things. Well, this is kind of like a good way to look at it here. Again, like it's just another way of looking at the slide I just showed you. If you're like starting out and you want to figure out, the problem is that all of these systems are different. And you have to choose the right one before you invest a lot of time. Time is money. Time is life. We need to save time in our lives. So the harder the system is to use, the longer it's going to take you to learn. But the question becomes, where do you want to be at the end of the day? Do you want to be using a TriCaster and live streaming NBA to the most advanced possibilities? Or would vMix and Wirecast with extremely advanced options but easier learning curve be a better option? And then Easy Live and XSplit, extremely easy to get started, plug and play, drag and drop kind of thing. And will Easy Live and XSplit, being so easy to get started, add more features and be a better option? So that's the way I kind of think about the industry in general. Now let's take a look at our third prediction, remote video production. The business opportunity here is humongous. So what I'm saying here is that if you have a business, you're an audiovisual integrator, you're somebody out there who wants to be able to help other people live stream, there's a really, really easy way to do this. So we're going to be talking about this more in 2017, trying to equip our partners and live streaming professionals to be able to use this. But basically, all you need to do is have your customer plug in a PTZOptics camera to any computer and connect it to your broadcast studio using Zoom or Skype. Okay? That's really all you need to do to get a video feed. And audio is a little trickier, I'm not going to lie. There are definitely ways to get audio as well. But if you can get video and audio from an event anywhere in the world connected via video conferencing, you can take that video and audio, broadcast it to YouTube, Facebook, anywhere you want, add professional video production and overlays, and that will allow you to have live streaming as a service. And there are companies such as Rob Hicks from Enlightened Audiovisual who says he's already done 200 live streams for customers who didn't want to have to deal with the technical portions of live streaming. So what did they do? They charged a fee. They charged a service fee. They're adding additional services such as branding and promotional event and social media advertising and landing pages. It's a big opportunity for anyone out there looking to add services to their existing client base. So I think that's going to be a huge trend, huge business opportunity. Okay, so live streaming on social media. This has been a huge trend. Okay, let's take the top 5 social media. Facebook now has live streaming, added it in 2016. YouTube has had live streaming for a while. Big play there. Instagram just added, well, Twitter's number 3. Twitter has it now. It used to be Periscope Producer. Now it's built right into Twitter. Instagram's number 5. Who's number 4? LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I think, is going to add live streaming. They don't want to be left behind, but now that LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft, I think it's going to have some type of Skype for broadcast. I don't know if you guys have heard of that product. Microsoft has a broadcasting live streaming platform. So I think it's going to somehow integrate with LinkedIn. We'll see. That's my prediction for social media. All the social media sites have it. Here's another one for you guys. The ability to promote live streams with advertising. Okay, this is a big hole in this whole social media live streaming platform. How come you can't boost a live stream? How come you can't advertise a stream while it's live? Well, I think that there's they're kind of trying to figure out how this is going to work. They don't want people to have the ability to just boost a live stream that could have naked photos or something bad. They want to be able to control it a little bit. So I think there's going to be some sort of vetting and approval process with Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, where you can promote your live streams. You can pay money. They want to monetize all of this. Pay money to promote your live streams, not just recorded videos. Currently, if you create a live stream, you can't promote it until it's done, until it's recorded. And that is a little lame, if you ask me. So that is my prediction for social media advertising and stuff like that. Here's something that a lot of people don't know, and I found out not long ago. Facebook has just released a live streaming application for PC and Mac. So basically a desktop live streaming application. It's basically going to replace the need for OBS, although OBS is still more advanced than what Facebook has come out with. But this is going to be a trend where you're going to see, Google Hangouts on Air is retired as of tomorrow. So YouTube's going to find a new way. Facebook's going to find a new way. It may include some type of acquisition, okay? Maybe maybe YouTube decides to buy Easy Live. But you're going to see some acquisitions maybe. You're going to see something from the big Google, Facebook, and YouTubes where they want to build their own live streaming applications and make it super easy for end users. So that's a trend that I'm definitely predicting for 2017. Every webinar will include some type of live streaming connection. So this has to do with that video conferencing streaming system here, but expensive webinar packages are going to lose their relevance. There are businesses that are paying tens of thousands of dollars to places like GoToWebinar, Zoom Webinar, WebEx Event Center, and they're more expensive than normal live video conferencing applications, but they're not really providing the value that you would get by live streaming the entire video conference and presentation that you can, like the way we're doing right now. So that's a trend that I see definitely coming in the future as well. I thought that was going to happen in 2017, but there's simplicity involved in having a one-stop shop for all your video conferencing and webinar stuff. So it hasn't quite happened yet. Here's another one for you guys. More wireless technology. We may or may not have some really cool new wireless technology coming out in 2017. So I'm really excited about that. And you're going to see wireless USB, wireless HDMI, wireless HDSDI. It's going to become less expensive, and it's going to become easier to set up professional video systems because wireless, what's holding us back? Wires, cables, installation prices. This is going to make it easier for people to live stream and get the systems that they need set up. Here is a common misperception that I wanted to address. Somehow, I forgot to mention, okay. Tom Sinclair, thank you for inspiring me. I have the benefit of hindsight here. Tom Sinclair from Streaming Idiots. I actually put the link below because it was a great show. He made a lot of great predictions, but I didn't agree with all of them. Here's the thing. Video conferencing industry, live streaming industry. I watched them both very carefully if you haven't noticed. The video conferencing industry just killed its last major hardware-based video conferencing system. Cisco, Polycom's out, Cisco's out, Lifesize is out. All the major players stopped creating hardware codecs. What happened? People are buying Mac Minis, Intel NUCs, and running their video conferences on non-proprietary hardware-based systems, making everything more affordable for everyone. But the video production industry is different. There's more high-end clients who need hand-holding. They're not all going to say, I need a custom PC built. People get frightened by custom PCs. People want a known working product, and the video production industry needs more integration. And I don't see TriCasters going away. I don't see Wirecast gears going away anytime soon. They're going to continue to grow for the next 2 to 3 years. So no, I don't think vMix made the right choice by dropping out of the hardware industry. It's great for people who make their own PCs, but think about who are the major video production companies selling the most out of anyone? B&H Photo, Amazon.com, CDW, the giants. I mean, I could name them like crazy. Tiger Direct. Just I could name 100 e-commerce sites. They can't build custom PCs. They don't want to build custom PCs, yet they have live streaming questions all day long. They need solutions that are in a box, ready to ship, and that's why hardware-based video production systems aren't going anywhere. Okay, that's my rant on hardware-based production systems. Hosting a live talk show, everyone's been talking about it. We have a free course on it. I wish video conferencing would build it in, making all the problems go away. But live streaming and video conferencing are going to converge even more in 2017. And then finally, live streaming is going to become more fun because everything's going to become easier to use and just more fun in general. So that's the show, guys. That's our 20 minutes. If you want to join and I want to hear your questions, we're going to open up the Q&A now. So that's our show. Thanks for watching, everybody. Time to go to the post show.